What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Idle Heroes, again on the mid-tier account. You might be like, Wrath, didn't you just play the mid-tier account last time? Indeed I did, but I've had a change of brain. I was thinking, you know what we could do? We'll do our business like normal, wait for monthly refresh, and then we'll kind of go back and get our 10-star made. Here's the issue. If we do that, we're kind of throwing away a little bit of stuff we can kind of just get our hands on. Primarily, 6 relics, 1,000 gems, and 8 million gold. The dust I'm not super worried about, but that's the way I'm kind of looking at it. If I wait until after monthly refresh and then I bought stuff to do the event and finish it, you know, it's just kind of, it doesn't work as well as if I did what I did. And what I did was I did a minor dirty spendage, okay? We bought the we bought the 100 pack, I believe. And I believe we bought a few of these. We got 3 of those. So 130 bucks in. Not terrible. Definitely not the worst profitable event I've ever spent on, I tell you that much. But that got us up to 50 of the the Delio Majiggers. 50 of the Orbages. So the game plan is we'll drop our 50 orbs in Shadow. Hear me out. Normally, I don't really recommend you ever orb in an off faction, but because I'm a dirty spender and I can break the rules a little bit, because dirty spending allows you to do that, I'm going to do this because I need food here. If I can get, I need straight up 6, I believe. But I've got a horse in the bag. I'll get a Shadow 5-star from doing the 50 orbs, plus whatever I get from the actual ore drops. I might need as little as 4 heroes, but we'll see how it all goes, of course. But that's the game plan. If I can get enough 5-star heroes here to fuse up a 9-star unit, then I'm good. Because I've already got my 6-star pretty much ready here. Just boop, 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 boop. I've got the 6-star material ready to make Dant a 10-star. I've got the double dance to make Dant 10-star. I need to get him a 10-star. That's the game plan. That's pretty much all we're going to do. That is 100% the game plan. So we're going to start things out, of course, by dropping some Orbages and hoping they go really well. If they don't, well, we may have to do some more dirty spending. I don't know. What are you going to do? It doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. So we're going to start out with a 10 bomb and we're going to hope things go well. Boop. 10 bomb. Okay. It could have gone better, but it's okay. We still got 40 more Orbages to go. That one's not a big deal. Plus, it gives us stuff to fuse up later, and that's also not a bad deal. The more of these we get, the 4-star shards, as soon as monthly refresh hits, that allows me to make my 5-star fusions much quicker, which gives me a nice little boost to gold and such as well, so not a bad deal. 10 bomb number dos. Oh, there we go. We got one. We got 1 5-star. It's not looking great. Not looking great. We need at least 3 more. Of course, we could always fuse if we have to and break the rules a little bit, but we're hopefully not going to have to. Drop another 10 bomb like eeny, meeny, miny 10 bomb. There we go. We got another one. Okay, we've gotten 2. We just need 1 more 5-star per 10 bomb, and I'll be okay with it. It'll all be good. The world will be a happy place. Is it going to be a happy place? Ah, it is. We got a Bade. That's 1. Oh, baby. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, game. I just need uno mas. Eeny, money, go. Oh, let me down. But it might not have perhaps let me down. And you might be like, what are you talking about, Wrath? What do you mean it might not have perhaps let you down? We have these now. And these, I got this from the what you call it, majigs? My words are really great. I just woke up like not that long ago, like an hour ago, so my brain's still like total fog mode. That's why words are not coming the way they should. But any hoodles, the fighters event. I went ahead and finished it out because that's important for monthly quests to make sure you finish that completely. If you guys don't know, the main strategy I would recommend for you, especially free-to-plays, is never spend any of your actual chips on the Crystal Crown League, ever, 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 ever. Just do your 3 every single day, and by the time it's getting close to refresh, you might have to spend like 10 or so tokens to actually finish that part out. You want to save all of your arena tickets for Trial of the Champion because that's the one that costs the most tickets and it gives you the best rewards. So little heads up there. We've already finished the Tavern quest out, of course, and the only thing we won't be able to finish this month is the second 9-star or the third 9-star. We'll be able to make another one here when we make Bade to 9, and we'll make the 10-star Dant obviously as well, but we can't get that last 9-star, which is a little bit sad, but it's not that huge of a deal. We can totally deal with that. So with that said, let's go ahead and snag out all of our good loot. The really good thing about this, and why I wanted to do a double completion on this account, is I wanted to make sure I got the light and dark 5-star in the bag, because I don't have any saved back, which means hopefully for next Heroic Miracle, we're on point. We're on point, ready to go, and that's always nice. So with that said, let's go ahead and start summoning. We'll summon out this shadow hero because we've got to. That makes sense. We'll go with the elite hero here as well. Oh, it's a scary. Not going to work on this account, but it is going to be food at least for my Abyss faction, which is good. Let's do these one at a time and kind of see what we end up with them. Actually, let's go ahead and pull out all the shadow units that I've got here because we're going to have to use them anyway. So we might as well go ahead and get them out like so. Is that all of them? Other than Horus, snag out Horus too. If you're wondering why we're going to be using Horus as food, it's not because Horus is bad. Horus is actually very, very good. This is the mid-tier account. I'm using units that aren't, top meta in-game good heroes. I'm using kind of the butthole heroes because that's fun for me. Anyways, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 makes a 7. 3 makes an 8. I need one more because one of those Bades has to be used as the 9-star copy. So we only need Uno Mas. So let's go ahead. We'll summon out one at a time. Hopefully get one early. Or we'll get an Honor Guard. And then we'll get Augusta. And then we'll get... Oh gosh. Okay, so that didn't work out nearly as well as it was supposed to. That did not go according to plan. But that's okay. Because we do have some 4 stars down here. And I can definitely fuse something up. What do we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to pull out 4 at least of something, or just, yeah, we'll just pull out 4 of one type of unit that I can make. So what uses a little Mage Man, or that, or the Toad? We'll look real quick. Before I start pulling stuff out, we'll make sure. Okay, I've got Chain Hammers, so Lambs will work, right? Right. Where are you at, Lamb? Lamb. Do I not have any lambs? Oh, I do. Okay, I was like, what the crap? How did I not get any lambs? We have lambs. All right. Let's go ahead and make us a 5-star lamb, like so. Boop, 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 bing. Done. Done. And now we are ready. We are indeed ready. Actually, we're not, because we have to level something up. For the sake of time, I'm just going to... Oh, wait. We have a Dominator, right? Yes, I do. Okay, so we're saving Dominator. Do not use Dominator as food. If I do, I'll be very upset at myself. It's early, so mistakes like that can be made. Hopefully they will not be made. So let's go ahead, get this guy ranked up. I was going to do Bade, but this guy's already level 30, so I was like, it saves me like 30 clicks. Totally worth, save my time. Boop. Oh. I'll probably never build Dominator, by the way, unless he gets like a really great rework, because to be honest, he's not that great. Like maybe for a really early game Aspen unit, if you don't have anything else, he might work okay, because he's kind of tanky and has a very small amount of healing. But other than that, he's just not a very good unit. So I'm not going to worry about Dominator. Boop, there we go. Last time. There you go. Level 140. Let's go ahead and start get you promoted up with a Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Oh, there you go. Looking hot like a 7-star should. Now it's time to make you 8. We'll go with a Bade, a Horus, because that's going to make somebody out there mucho upsetto. And we're going to throw you in there and go like so. And there's our 8-star. You're looking hot. You're looking good. And now it is time to make the 9. Boop, boop, boop. Eeny, meeny, miny, done. Oh, 9-star. There's our 9-star food. It actually has pretty decent stats, but that's mainly because we have, max warrior. Well, not max warrior tech. We're getting there. Ish. Kinda. Not really. We still got a ways to go. But any hoodles, now it's time to make a 6-star and then a 10-star. We're pretty much there. Balrog, you know what time it is. We're going to go throw, we'll throw a Fat Moo, a Gusta, and we'll throw Tanner. Tanner's a good dude for food, but I've already got a 5-star Norma. I've got a 5-star Ilaria, so if I can fuse up one more 5-star Norma, that means I'll have enough to make a 6-star if I use other food. I'm also keeping Rogi because Rogi is going to be 6-star when I make a 6-star Berea, if I get enough stuff to do that in any kind of normal timeline. But that's kind of why, if you guys are wondering why I pick the units I do, there is sometimes a method to my madness. Sometimes I'm just stupid and I do bad things. But usually I have at least a mildly formed plan. So let's go ahead, get the B-Rog made to 6. There you go, bud. And it's time. It is time. We didn't have a 9-star Dant for very long, a couple of days, and me being the total novice that I am, I went ahead and did the Aspen Dungeon because I figured it would be closed before we did, because monthly reset happened after it ended, and my initial plan was, we'll just wait till monthly reset, and then I was like, nay, but then I was like, I is dumb, because I kind of crapped out here at normal 41, which wasn't terrible for a 9-star Dant. I was okay with it. But if we would have waited until we got our 10-star like we did right now, we probably could have pushed Nightmare. Maybe not Nightmare quite yet without full tech, but I would say we easily could have got to difficult 50. Or at least hopefully that's hopefully we could have. But any hoodles, today it is time. Almost 1,000,000 HPs on this 9-star Dant. That's not bad. If I had a fully upgraded mirror chain here, might be able to sneak that out. Could I do that? Is that a possibility? Is it a possibility? Let's try it. Let's see if we can do that before we go. Let's throw in one of you because that's important. Well, this is how I do it, just by the way. This is my method to doing this kind of stuff. Insert that, and we'll throw in 8 of you. Level that up. What this does is it gives me all my stuff down here into the food area, which is obviously much easier for me to mess with. Go like so. Go like so. Go like so. Go like so. Level that up. We only need, what, 280 of that? So we should be actually good to go here. That's not going to give me 40,000 health. What am I thinking? Whatever. Not important. Not important. Insert you. Insert all of you. And there we go. Bing. Oh, pretty broke on the materials now. Ooh. We gained like 2,000 health. Well, no, it's like 9,000 or something. Still, we're getting closer. And if I made 6-star gear, which we will be able to do because, little heads up there, the blacksmith event's going to run for 83 hours or whatnot. My monthly resets like tomorrow-ish at the same time. So what we can do is I can jump into my monthly packages that reset, grab this 80 million gold pack, which I probably will do, and that'll give me enough gold, hopefully, to be able to make my 6-star set. But for nowsies, we've got a 10-star Dant. We've got to level him up. I don't think we have enough loot to get him all the way maxed. That's not important. Not important. What is important is that we just make him. We make him a thing, because he gets quite the buff to his active skill when he goes to 10, if you guys didn't know. He gains a little bit of just raw damage on his active skill, but his burn damage goes up from 42% of his attack to 110%, which is a substantial buff. Plus, if you guys don't know, the 10-star upgrade's usually a pretty big one, so he's at 9.7 or 970,000 HP right now. See what he goes up to. There we go, baby. Look at that HP buff from 970,000 to 1.89 million HP, not even fully leveled. When they did this last rework on 10 stars, dude, that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Look how hot he is. Yeah, super hot. I love you, Dantalion. I missed him. I totally missed him. But anyways, if you guys didn't notice, it wasn't super long ago, the devs kind of redid 10-star units. So you look at a 6-star down here, 52,000 base health, not a lot. By the time you get to 9-star, you have obviously a decent chunk of base health. But I think back in the day, Dantalion's like top HP was like, was it 400 and something thousand, or barely over 500,000? But they reworked the 10 stars to have more base health. The idea was to make units more tanky, and I guess it did kind of actually work out better than I thought it was going to. I kind of ripped on it when it happened, but it kind of works. But Dantalion's base health now at 10 star is 691,000 health. And if you guys were, just paying attention, we had 970,000 health fully geared. So he had all the gear, the Celestial HP Stone, the Reduced Damage HP Artifact, obviously not a King of Demons, which I would really like to have, but you see a humongous jump in Dant's HP. He literally doubled his health when he went to 10-star, and that's why I tell you guys, don't spread your upgrades. Do not be the person who's like being like me here in 6-star and multiple things, which is not the greatest idea. When you're early on and you're trying to build a team, build one unit that's very important first. Most people will take Valk as their first build because she's very versatile, even though she does get pooped on a little bit in the end game with a lot of Adas and Aspens unless you have a very solid redemption team. She's still very good for the vast majority of the game. So I would recommend you definitely push for one unit and do not try to do even upgrades, because if I would had like a full team of 8 stars and I fought a guy with a 10-star Dantalion, he's going to wreck me. Even though I might have 8-star Valkyries, 8-star good stuff, 10 stars will generally poop on them. It's just how it works. So focus a unit, get it upgraded as high as you can. It's going to help you in the Aspen dungeon, which is super important. But it's a good idea all the way around. So let's go ahead and see how high we can get this guy leveled up. At about 500,000 per level, a little over. We'll just assume it at 1 million a level. We'll probably get like, what, 230? 235 maybe? Maybe 240? We'll see. Oh gosh, it's just burning through it. Okay, perfect. That actually worked out great. We ended on a nice round number, 240 out of 250. A little bit sad we are very low on spirit. What's a great way to get spirit, BT dubs? Is there there's a 50 million spirit package as well, isn't there? There is. So that's where my money's going to go when monthly reset happens. We drop in some packs right here. And that's one thing that a lot of people say, like, it's so easy for spenders. It is and it isn't, because when you spend, you also have to spend more. It's one of those weird things. Like, you get 10 stars, you get E3s. When you build those units, you have to spend money to get the resources to upgrade them. If you just go crazy with spending and get a bunch of heroes to 10 star, you'll have a whole bunch of level 210 stars, so they're not even fully maxed out. Will you beat free-to-plays? Yes. But that's kind of the curse of spending, is you end up always spending more. Whatevs. But there we go. Let's jump in here. Grab that 1,000 more gimages, 8 million more golds, and an achievement done. Give me that other 5-star gear. That's fantastic. I do believe that my next kind of goal, if you will, after I E3 Dantalion, that's the game plan, E3 Dantalion first, is I'm going to push Heartwatcher to E3. I debated really hard on pushing into Ranger and doing either Queen or Melassa next, because I have 2 units that are going to be Ranger in my in-game team right now, so that would kind of help me a little bit. But it doesn't really help you a lot if you have a 10-star Queen and an E3 Dantalion. If your Heartwatcher gets wrecked at round 1 or 2, your boss damage goes through the floor. Like, it does not do well at all. So I want to get my Heartwatcher to E3 for a couple of reasons. One, obviously for boss fights, keep her alive. But 2, when it comes to the Aspen Dungeon, I'm pretty sure Dantalion's going to have a lot of struggles when it comes to fighting Ormuses and Vessas, because he can't really outdeal a lot of healing. So hopefully a Heartwatcher, being able to stack marks on them and make them weaker over time, also drain their attack with their active skill, will be able to eventually build up to nuke them down in one shot. That's the game plan. Will it work? I have no idea. I don't know. But we're going to hope it does. So that's probably my next project, is getting Heartwatcher up to E3. Strangely enough, I've never E3'd a Heartwatcher on official servers, so that's going to be something new for me. But any hoodles, I'm pretty happy. Oh, we can definitely rock the 10-star Dant picture now. Scroll. Wrong. Right. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. You know what we also need to do while we're here? Let's go ahead and throw my Guild War team up, because if I don't, I'll forget about it. Go. Go, Dantalion. Poop on my enemies. What can we do, though? Actually, the guild boss isn't dead. It was very close. I haven't attacked it yet, and De Epic has kind of took a big turd sandwich on this guy. I don't know how much 9% is going to be. If we can definitely get the top 10. I mean, 4 million damage. Let's be honest, that's not that hard. We can definitely get there. So we're going to run it like so, and we're going to see what old Dant Monster is capable of outdoing. Can he drop some nasty damages, or is he going to drop very mediocre damages? I would assume probably pretty mediocre right now, for a couple of reasons. Mainly, I don't have him built for attack yet. I want to wait to get to E3 where he gets resilience before I actually swap his stone to an attack stone and kind of see if I can get some decent damage output out of Dantalion. Dropping a million damage at round 5 is not bad, though. I'm okay with that. There we go. He's doing all right. I'm okay with that. 250,000 basic attacks. It's not crazy. Heartwatcher's getting pretty close to Dead Town, though. I don't much appreciate that. Dead. We might want to run her in the front. I don't want to run her in the front slot. I think Gru's going to make a big difference there. But yeah, team's kind of dying behind Dant. He's doing okay, though. We dropped a little bit of damage there. Only 15 million, not crazy. Dant dropping pretty much all of that damage. You know what we could do, though? I mean, we could... if we run 4 hits, we can probably make it top 3. Just kind of thinking if there's a way. Let's rethink some artifactage real quick. Like, let's remove that from you, because let's be honest, you're not gonna die. You're the one who's gonna die, and I need you to not to die. So let's give her some reduced damage. Maybe that'll help her stay alive for a few more rounds. What did I put on you? Did I put anything on you yet? I didn't. Do I have any warrior damage? I do. Put that on you. He already has a huge, massive amount of warrior damage. Is it better just to throw attack on this guy then? Probably, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. We'll do it like this. So he gains a little bit of attack there. Like, he loses a little bit of HP, a little bit of reduced damage. Not a big deal for Dantalion. That Asmo didn't even get close to hurting him, so he's absolutely fine. Maybe that'll help him. I mean, he already has a huge amount of damage versus warriors. Just a regular 70% increase to warriors, and then his active skill is 140% more damage against warriors. He's got warrior damage down. But if I can keep Heart Watcher up, maybe that'll help boost me a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So let's jump back in here, give it another try. Like so. Let's see how long Gru lasts. I didn't pay attention last time. If he dies really early, I mean, it might be worth, you know, just kind of... Now, he's got to be in the front lot. He's got to be there. He reduces crit. It might be a bad thing, though, on Asmo. Because the longer it takes Asmodel to crit, if you guys don't know, the more damage he does when he actually procs his crit. So that's what kind of makes him bursty, is if he doesn't crit for a long time on you, and then he does, he triggers all of the crit marks that he's put on you. And he puts one on you when he does a basic attack. I think when he does an active skill, he puts one on you. And anytime you hit him, he puts one on you. So as long as you can, ooh, like that, kind of critting the crap out of old Heart Watcher down there. No gusta. Was that a 3 million damage hit? Not bad, Dant. I like. Me gusta. Do that some more. Okay, so Heart Watcher did stay up to round 14 this time. And if you guys don't know, round 14 is kind of an important round for a 6-star Heart Watcher. That's when she reaches max damage. We gained quite a bit of damage out of that. 24 million, Dant dropping 21. That's actually pretty solid damage for a Dantalion. He's not the best damage dealer. Of course, he is fighting a warrior here, so he does get a huge amount of damage boosting. Oh man, we almost killed it. Or did someone else almost kill it? Someone else jumping and attacking right now? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that much damage out of 1%. We might just leave it. Let's let somebody else kill it. Okay, and then we'll have 2 attacks to go into the next boss, so I won't be starting out at a 16-hour detriment to attacking the boss, which is what happened here. I think I finished off this boss, or I got very close to it. Rank number 1. Rank number 3. Not bad for a Dant Monster team. But anyways, I killed it off. We had 16 hours of downtime, and then I went to sleep like when it was just about to go up. So I was like off for like 20 hours, I guess, without hitting the boss. I woke up and it was almost dead. So I was like, that's not good. Need to get some attackages in there. But that's not bad. That's not a bad start. You know what we could try as well? A little bit of Seal Land. I haven't messed with this since I think he was 8-star. So that could be something. I don't think it really matters what we run here. As long as we get that full aura of 20% HP, 15% attack, that's always hot. Let's do it. See what happens. Hopefully we can beat it. I mean, they kind of pooped on me earlier, but I didn't have a 10-star Dant earlier. And also, I think the problem here is they have crowd control. But that might not be an issue here. They're still putting a decent whooping on the old Dant. Just kidding. Just kidding. That's the good thing about Dantalion. The lower in HP he gets, the harder he actually gets to kill, which is really cool. Ooh! Ooh! Get pooped on. You like that? I like that. Let's do that again. Let's try that uno mas times. What do we got here? Let's see what this next wave's all about. Are you super dangerous? I don't know. We'll find out. But like I said, that's one thing that's nice about Dantalion. He's not like going to be like your PvP great unit or anything. He isn't. That's not his jam. But the lower in health he gets, the bigger his heals get when people hit him. So it actually kind of makes him harder and harder to kill, which is kind of cool. If I could just get an attack out, that would be just fantastico. Like so. Not quite dead. Okay, though. Okay, we killed one. All right. As you can see, he's healing for about 80,000 damage per hit now. And he's out healing what they can deal in damage. And that's kind of what I like. Now, of course, that's one thing that you kind of trade off. Look at that damage. Go Dantalion. Get him. Get him, dude. That's one trade-off you do kind of sacrifice when you swap an HP-based Dantalion to an attack-based Dantalion, is since he doesn't have such a huge health pool, that healing doesn't get quite as intense later down the road, but you will do more damage, which is kind of the trade-off you have to go for. So hopefully when I get to E3, I'm going to test him around a little bit with both. I don't think Dantalion's going to have a problem dying in most boss fights, because he is a pretty tanky dude, even without like a super HP build, kind of like Sigmund. Sigmund's pretty tanky, even if you don't build the guy with a whole bunch of HP. You just got to build a little bit HP on him, like an HP Holy Damage Attack Stone, and a damage-based artifact, and he will take most battles and not die. Coughing, it's professional. But I don't know if he'll take this one down. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a run, see what happens. But yeah, so hopefully that's the game plan here. Kind of the same plan with Berea and Edga. Berea doesn't have a lot of self-sustain. Oh gosh, he is getting totally pooped upon right now. But that's okay. The reduced damage is building up. He's getting to the point where he's starting to kind of... No, he died. No, 100% not going to make it today. 100% it is not your day to live. He actually did pretty decent damage for the short amount of time he was alive. Not quite. Oh wait, he doesn't have reduced damage on right now. Let us change things. Brain. That's one thing I'm really bad about, is using my brain. Let's try it now with another 180,000 health and some basic reduced damage. Maybe that'll work out a little better. I mean, it probably couldn't work out worse, I wouldn't think. But you never know, I guess. We'll see. We shall see. See if that doesn't help him stay alive a little bit longer. And with the more HP, he'll have slightly more healing. Gosh, no, they're still just kind of pooping on you right now. I feel bad for you, Dant. I really do. Are you going to make it, though? He's doing okay. I mean, he's not dead yet. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? He made it. He made it. And he's going to heal back up a little bit. He's still not going to make it. He's not. Is he going to make it? No, he's going to die. This is it for you. He did better, though. He lasted longer. I don't think he did more. He did quite a bit more damage, 9 million. But these little healer turds here, I'm not a big fan of them. I do not much like them. We are not friends. But hey, that's not bad. Not bad for a 10-star Dant without max tech. I mean, he's getting close, at least on like some of the more important techs. Like well, he's not really. You got 10 left to go there. That's 10% HP. That's a pretty big, pretty big boost. But also I need some crit still to go through. Block is actually pretty important now. Actually, everything but speed is pretty important unless you're in PvP. Then speed becomes kind of a thing. Outside of PvP, you don't need to worry about this tech node other than getting it to 10 to unlock these. Just a little heads up there. But any hoodles, not bad. Not a bad little run. We did pretty good, I think. I'm happy with it. We still got one of these saved back. Got 3 of them saved back. 3 of those. We got a Valentino and an Ormus. What I will do when monthly refresh hits, which is, like I said, tomorrow, these events will still be going. What I'm going to do immediately is I'm just going to finish out this. I'll grab 15 orbs straight up from the Tavern quest. I won't be able to do this again, I don't believe. It's not going to be back around until after. So I might have to, I'll get 1 at daily refresh. I can buy an orb from here as well. If I really wanted to, I think I might have a couple offers here. Got 1. We'll go ahead and snag it. Go ahead and buy it out there. It's not a bad deal. Same cost that it costs in the market, so there's no reason not to, in my opinion. So there we go. Nothing up here, nothing great. Can't get orbs down here, so don't even worry about that. But there we go. If we could do that, that's 1 orb today. An orb at reset, an orb from the market at reset. That'd put me up 3 more. I think we can make it happen before the event ends and actually complete the event a second time. The main reason I want to complete the event a second time and not just hold on to everything is I want those relics. Relics are super good because it makes it much, much, much easier to build units that you want to build without waiting on RNG to kind of like give you the unit you need. Like if I want to build Heart Watcher, I'd like to be able to just outright go in here and buy them. If I can just buy Heart Watcher copies straight from the relic shop, it saves me having to go in orb in forest and then replace in forest and hope we get something good. Speaking of, we have replacement branches. Let's do a little, we'll finish things out here with a little bit of replacing. We want to go in Abyss probably, hopefully target another. We'll throw Scary in here. Someone's like, how dare you replace a Scary? I'm not building Scary over here. It's just not going to be a thing, so I'm not that worried about it. Also not building Balrog, so I'm not worried about that either. But if I can get like a Dantalion or a Berea, even a 1 queen would be fine. Because I only need 1 more queen to have all the copies for an E3 queen, which is pretty insane. But what are you going to do? You know, we'll blast through these. See if anything good drops. There's a queen. Boom. Last queen I needed. So we've got a potential E3 queen. No. Well, I guess I could. I could replace Valkyrie, but I'm not that worried about it. We can fuse up an Alaria. Not a big deal. We'll do a couple here. We'll just replace a couple of times. See what happens. Maybe we'll get something good. Maybe we'll get nothing. And if that case, it's not really a big deal. If you don't always get something, ooh, Acacia. I don't know. I might need one of those actually for fusing up Queen. But like I said, I'm focusing on Heart Watcher next after Dantalion goes to E3 anyway, so, I mean, her build's going to be a while off. And a Tanner. We'll leave it. We'll leave it, not needing that either, so there we go. Blasted to our last replacements. Made a 10-star Dant, not fully maxed yet, but hopefully one day soon we'll get those monthly packages to come back in, get him upgraded to the full max amazingness, and we'll be ready to move on and start building a 9-star here, which we're mildly close. I mean, we're not like super duper close, but I mean, I think after monthly reset, I might build a 9-star here. And if I can, I really need 1 more Dantalion. You know what I'm saying? I can buy one. I can buy a Dantalion, but I really hate to buy Dantalions. Just because, you know, like, they're pretty common. So buying it with relics is kind of like, do I really want to do that? Probably not. But yeah, I could enable the guy. You can enable before they're max level. That's right. Plus that would give him vitality or attack if I want to swap more damage. But that vitality boost, 12% more HP on top of 14%, 26% more HP. That's a lot of HP. It's going to be a lot of health. So I was excited. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And I will see you guys in the next one.